The crowds could not explain it. The blind were seeing. The dead were rising. Storms obeyed a voice. And everywhere he went, people whispered the same thing. No man can do these things. Because what they witnessed looked impossible. A man blind from birth stood before him. No doctor could help him. No priest could heal him. Yet Yeshua touched his eyes, and darkness disappeared. For the first time in his life, he saw the world, and the crowd froze in shock. 4 men lowered a paralytic through a roof. The room was packed. Everyone watched. Then Yeshua spoke. "Rise, take up your bed, and walk." And instantly, the man stood before them. The impossible happened in public. The sea was tearing the boat apart. Experienced fishermen believed they would die. But Yeshua stood and spoke to the storm itself. "Peace, be still." And instantly, the wind stopped. The waves obeyed him. The disciples looked at one another in fear, not because of the storm, but because of what they had just seen. Even the wind obeyed him. Even the sea listened to his voice. And suddenly, they realized this was no ordinary man. Before the people understood who he was, the demons already knew. They cried out in terror, "I know who you are, the Holy One of God." Darkness reacted to his presence, because even evil recognized his authority. Lepers were untouchable, rejected, feared. But Yeshua walked toward them. He touched the people everyone avoided, and instantly their flesh was restored. The sick became clean. The rejected became whole. Crowds began crossing entire regions to find him, not because of politics, not because of power, but because people were witnessing things no one could explain. Everywhere he went, miracles followed, and the crowds kept growing. Thousands stood in the wilderness with no food. Only 5 loaves, only 2 fish. Impossible numbers, impossible situation. Yet, Yeshua blessed the bread, and everyone ate. And there was still food left over. The disciples saw a figure walking across the sea, not swimming, not sinking, walking. Fear filled the boat. But then they heard his voice, "It is I, do not be afraid." And the impossible happened again. Mourners filled the house. The child was dead. Everyone knew it. But Yeshua took her hand and spoke softly, "Little girl, arise." And immediately she stood up alive. Death had obeyed him. 4 days inside the tomb, the body already decaying. Hope was gone. Then Yeshua cried out with a loud voice, "Lazarus, come out!" And the dead man walked out alive. The crowd could not believe what they saw. After Lazarus walked out of the tomb, everything changed. Many who witnessed it believed, because no one could deny what had happened. The impossible was standing before them, alive, on the mountain. His appearance changed. His face shined like the sun. His garments became radiant with light. The disciples fell in fear. For a moment, they saw his glory unveiled. Then came the words that shocked Jerusalem. "Before Abraham was, I am. Not I was, I am." The same words spoken from the burning bush. And the people understood exactly what he was claiming. The miracles did not stop the cross. He was beaten, mocked, crucified. Many believed the story had ended, but the prophets had spoken of this long before. The suffering servant was fulfilling prophecy. On the 3rd day, the tomb was open. The stone was moved. The body was gone. And witnesses began reporting the impossible. He was alive. The resurrection changed everything. Thomas had doubted, until he saw him alive. Then he fell before Yeshua and declared, "My Lord and my God." Not merely teacher, not merely prophet, something far greater. The disciples were not dying for a myth. They claimed to witness the impossible with their own eyes. Miracles, authority, resurrection. And their testimony changed the world forever. The blind saw, storms obeyed, the dead returned, and the tomb was empty. History was never the same again, because the impossible was not merely witnessed. He walked among men.